donation
We've
trip,
just
isn't it?
arrived at the shop and I've just witnessed something I've never thought I'd see.
have.
Jeff did some work. Yay! Morning, Rolly.
Christmas or tea, afternoon tea as well.
God, Roops fan's getting really full up now.
What's the idea?
Are they your ski boots? Huh?
Donated.
Let's have a picture of you with your van as well.
You didn't clean the inside door. And that's the other van. Natalie has done a really something nice. She just put some lovely posters in the window. I've just noticed them and it kind of, it's really nice. Oh, look at this, she's doing it on purpose now.
Hands full.
He's got beer, no dog food. Look what Nat's put in the window for us. I'm just going to, so you can see it, hopefully. That's lovely, isn't it? Massive thank you and good luck to Paul and Rupert travelling to Ukraine today to deliver all the donations that this kind community have donated. Stay safe. That's wonderful. Thanks, Natalie. Right. We're going to go and finish packing, have a pee-pee, and then go to Dover on our holidays. Feels like Cliff Richard. Right, we'll talk to you next, probably in Dover. Right, take care. Bye. We're just at Dover now. Time is 1:45. We're just checking in. Need the passport and the COVID controls. I'm not sure how long this is going to take, so I can't film really, so I'm just going to cut now, but you know that we are at the border. Excellent. We've now made it to Dover. Can you see the cliffs at the back? Roops behind us. We're in the DFDS queue and it's quite a long queue. Just turn it around and show you. There you go, we got all trucks and stuff. All the P&O things have been diverted for obvious reasons. But we're at Dover now. All the trucks travelling past. With plenty of time. This is the sat-nav I'm using, my little iPad sat-nav, all rigged up in the front of the car. So everything's good. It's a beautiful sunny day. Lovely and warm. Let's hope it's going to be warm the other side, and especially when we get toward Eastern Europe. Right, I've just got to concentrate on what we're doing and I'll check in again later. Take care, bye. We got our little meal vouchers and we're in lane 48 and that's the boat. We're just waiting to board now, so everything's good. I think someone strange is coming. Can I see him? Can you see him over there? I think he's there somewhere. I don't know. We'll see. But let's go and get some. We're on the boat in the restaurant. There's my little brown bag. Look at the size of that food. And that's one happy man going to enjoy his dinner. And we've got a sea view. There's our sea view. Just going outside. And we'll be over there soon. So let's go and enjoy dinner. We're now leaving Angleterre and going to La Francais. And we'll have to parlez-vous. Le Frog. Francais. And it looks a bit rough outside the harbour. But bye-bye England. And there's the cliffs of Dover through the window. I'm just going to enjoy my dinner now. And we'll see you anon. Just arriving into the port of Calais. Just gone past the harbour wall. We're going to go down to the car deck soon and get ready to start our long drive. Don't know where we're going to stop yet, but we're going to go down and we carry this on in a bit. Take care. Good morning. It is 5:25 UK time. We're in Poland. We've made massive headway. We just stopped to get some more diesel and we're in a big services in Poland. I'm just going to turn it around. That's where we are. And we've just had a lovely sunrise this morning. It's absolutely gorgeous. But we better get on because we're got to make headway now. We've only got another 412 miles to go, so we're doing pretty brilliant. All right, catch you later. Bye. We're in Poland. have Polish breakfast. The sun is absolutely belted through the window, but the temperature's minus 2.4 or 2.5 and the road temperature's 0.4. We're just having a quick break. We got 200 and something miles to go on this 250 odd miles to go on this particular road before we turn off, and I think we have 400 mile in total, something like that, before we get to the border. We're going to get there about 12:30, 1 o'clock today in Polish time, so we're well ahead of schedule. That's because he didn't let me sleep last night. He kept pushing the van, making me drive. I think we had, what, 2 hours rest?
We had 2 hours rest,
About
yeah.
2 hours
about
rest.
An hour's sleep, maybe.
But we've been driving all the way off the ferry. That's it, innit? Do we ever stop? We've stopped to fill up a couple of times, and that's about all we've done. And just a quick shut eye and get it done. We're going to be a day ahead of ourselves, which is quite good. So I'll show you the breakfast when it arrives. But this is the man.
Morning.
Good morning. God, he's scruffy, unshaven, uncouth.
Bright-eyed and bushy-tailed.
But it's not a bad little place. It's like a little kind of service area. The poor girl's trying her best to do English. Our Polish is absolute dire. So
Non-existent.
non-existent, yeah, so we're getting it done. And the van's just parked out there. You can see them in the sunshine. But it's a glorious day. Just stopped for petrol. It's 12 o'clock Ukraine time. We've done loads of miles. We've about 100 miles more to go. And look what's on the forecourt. We've got the NHS ambulances that left a few days ago. We've called them up. So we're just all refuelling in the services. It's a gorgeous day. It's got warm now. It's about 13. There's another one on the road. Don't you can see it going past. But yeah, all that stuff's getting there now. It's nice. We've done loads of miles. We're working all out soon anyway. Just nice to have a wander around. Right, we've got to go because I'm just getting some go-go juice. Look at the state of my cab. It's an absolute mess. And I'm just going to turn. That's what we're following, the little iPad all rigged up to the front of the van. But it works, it does the job for us. Right, we've got to go now, get some go. Cheers. Right, we're now at the border. We're on the Polish side. That's the border to Ukraine. That's a bit of humanitarian help. We've got to find my contact somewhere. I'm going to go up and ask the border guards, they might know, so bear with us. Just been speaking to the Polish police. They've put us in the general direction of where our contact should be. We're just going to, oh dear, our sort of vans have been impounded. We're going to, there's the border there. We're just going to get the vans and move them, so we've got to come up and turn around, and we're going down where that one's just gone. Right, so we've got to get the vans, take them up toward the border and do a U-turn. It's going to be tricky with a big bloody van, but we can do it. And then we're going to go down one of the side streets in that lot and hopefully meet up with our guy and get the stuff done. Right, so see you in a bit, or we'll be in jail. Right, we've got our high vises on. We're parked in the paid car park. Bloody pain in the arse, paid car park, I ask you. He's making a killing, this bloke. And this is kind of all the tents and stuff. Alright, go on, kiss the wave. Hi, good man. So we're just going to go find our little contact. We have to walk all the way around. Okay, oh, sorry. So we're going to go find him, and we'll be back. Au revoir. Coaches are taking the refugees away. That's all the stock that's here. We're hopefully going to get our stock going into Ukraine for the people left behind. But that's where the refugees go on these coaches when they've been processed. I'm going to put this away because it's not nice.
This one.
Right, the van's here. I'm just going to get this because all the people that donated and give us money.
I'll take this
The guys are unloading the van now for us, and it's going to go in their tent. Then it's going to get shipped across to Ukraine. Sorry. Hello, Bun. And they're in desperate need of all the nappies and stuff, which is good, and all the bits. Sorry about the picture, but the sun's at the back. So yeah, we're getting it all loaded. That's fantastic. Right, just going to help them now. Hello you lot, it's Wednesday, about, I don't know, 11:30 time in Germany. We've actually managed to find a motel, got beds. Haven't slept in a bed since Sunday night. Slept in the front seat of the van, in the back of the van, and just not bothered really. We've had a brilliant couple of days. Today was brilliant. This morning we managed to get some Ukrainian people, children, and gave out the handmade dolls from a lovely kind lady in Clanfield. I'm sorry I can't remember your name. I do apologise for that. And we've managed to give out the dolls. The kids absolutely love them. They're so happy and pleased with them. And we gave out the cards that the Polish Saturday School made in Portsmouth. We've give them out all as well. Made a lot of children very happy. So thanks to you for those items. That really made the trip worthwhile for us. Yeah, it's hectic at the border. It's, I was going to say, like a refugee camp. It is a refugee camp. Everyone's coming across. They've set up loads of tents where all our personal donations, we gave it to this organisation. A guy was waiting for us. We'd already arranged it before we went. They offloaded the trucks. I think that'll be in the video before my waffle, I guess. They offloaded the trucks, and in the tent you can see, in the tent there's all our boxes, and you might recognise some of your boxes, and the Stubbington Arcs, your cat boxes are in there, you can see. And all of that stuff we watched loaded on the truck, and it went across the border into Ukraine on, the same night that we arrived. They do it in the night time because it's just safer apparently. I don't know, there is a curfew, but I don't know, don't understand how it works, but it works, and it all went in. There's a med centre near the border where a lot of the not well people go before they cross into Poland, and all the medical supplies that were donated to us. We had a big box of medical supplies, and the aprons and the gloves and a lot of hand sanitizer stuff all went to the med centre because they're very short of it there. So everything's been massively gratefully accepted, and your donations have made such a difference to loads and loads of people. So thank you for everything you've done to allow us to come and do what we've done here. Brilliant. I'm just about to have a shower. I've not had a shower or anything since Monday morning. I must be a bit stinky. Yesterday we kind of helping out the people there, the volunteers. We the vans were unloaded for us, and we went with the empty vans to a warehouse, grabbed a load more medical supplies, pet food supplies. That was all there, and we brought it all back to where their lockup was, so they can then move all that lot into the Ukraine. And we met loads of lovely people. We had some Portuguese girls, some Polish guys. Had a brilliant time. It was really good. And they're just wonderful people, and we got on really well, Rup and I. It was a lovely evening. busy, very busy, but nice. So pleased we come. We are, I don't know, about 7 hours drive away from Dunkirk. We're just going to sleep tonight. Then we had the hotel with included breakfast because we need to sleep. We're so tired. The trip's going to be around about, I don't know, 2,400 miles all in, I guess. Not bad in a few days. I'm just going to go have a nice shower, have a good sleep, and enjoy tomorrow's drive in the daylight so we can see what we're doing. There's no rush anymore, so that makes life a lot easier for us. Just again, thank you guys for all your donations and your help and everything you've done for us. And to see the people's faces, especially the kids when we give out stuff, everything's worthwhile for that, so thank you. Right, I'm off now and I'll see you later. Take care, bye. Yeah, there's Mr. Rupert. Good morning, he says. We've just fueled up the van. It looks empty now, doesn't it? There's nothing in it, just a sleeping bag and stuff. We've fueled up the vans. We got a cup of coffee. The weather's gorgeous outside. It's, I don't know, quite warm. We're in the services and we're just going to start driving now. We've got about 8 hours worth of driving, about 500-600 miles trip. We've got to go across Germany through the Benelux type countries and hopefully get to Dunkirk. And we'll do more when we get there. Okay, you take care and we'll see you soon. Bye, Rupert. Bye. Right, take care. Bye bye. Hi everyone, it's Friday afternoon, about 4 p.m, 25th of March. We're back now from the trip in Ukraine. We got the earlier ferry. We drove and drove, which is we just wanted to get home. We were so lucky because we managed to get on the 12 o'clock midnight ferry, docked over 1ish and drove home. I was in bed by 4:05 and woke up just after midday today. So, and you just stop and think, we can go home, we can have our shower, we can go to our bed. All the people that we were trying to help, they have no home, they have no bed, they can't go back, it's gone. But at least we brought a little bit of comfort, and I'm really pleased about that. That's made us feel really good, you know. And none of this could have been done without everyone's kind, fantastic generosity and support to allow us to go on our little adventure. Adventure may be the wrong word, but we're back and glad I did it. Glad I went with Rupert. He was a fantastic wingman. Yeah, it was fabulous. We've grown as people, I think. I think we got as much out of it as the people we helped. Got a few slotties and a few euros left. The price of fuel, my lord, that was so expensive. I've took a picture of a receipt, average receipt, €2.41 across Europe. We were doing splash and dashes because we were told that in some parts the garages are not as common as they should be, maybe. So we always go and have half tank, top up when you can, and just to keep ourselves safe. Didn't want to run out of fuel, but wow, expensive, very expensive fuel. So, but worth every penny, of course. We stayed one night in a hotel. It was a motel, actually, a travel motel, like a travel lodge, I guess. The only time we showered. The rest of the time we spent a couple of nights in the vans, once in the front seat, once in the back. Experience, met some lovely people, helped some lovely aid workers. Some Portuguese nurses were there, some Polish guys, a guy called Jake. He was a nice man. We did more than we imagined. We did some running around with the empty vans after they were emptied out and the stuff taken across the border. We were helping ship supplies from warehouse storage up to where it was required. So it was a excellent trip, well worth it. And seeing the smiles on the children's faces and the parents' looks of whatever, it was just fantastic. Glad we'd done it. And would I do it again? Yes, would I take Rupert? Oh, most definitely. He was fabulous. Really enjoyed the time with him. He was, yeah, I couldn't have imagined someone else to do it with. He was brilliant, fantastic. So thanks, Rup, and thanks for everyone else helped. And we'll end this one here and put some little pictures on the end for you. And thanks for watching, and thanks for your support. And let's hope the Ukrainians get their country back. Thanks a lot. Bye.